Hey, it's Mikey.
And Mendo.
And we're going to do a commentary on the Hobgoblins 2 review we filmed.
Yes, you see, it's important to this guy's ego over here, because it's like, I got to come to his house and eat his food, and it's like, I'm going to come do it again. But I was like, no, going to Burger King, and we did. This guy over here, wearing this little hat with his wee little booties. You can't see it, but he's wearing booties.
No,
he's got the elf booties on.
I'm not.
He's bootylicious with his elf booties.
Let's start this.
Do we have to?
Yes. Play.
Look at the size of that head. It's a virtual planetoid.
Alright, how we started this was based on the fact that the week before we filmed this review, I had just finished my crossover with Derek, where we went on an insane rampage around Kanji.
A rampage, you say?
Yes, a rampage. So, we decided that you would have thought you would have ordered Halloween Citizen, because he had went on the crazy psychotic thing at MagFest. But it got mixed up and you got me instead.
Well, okay, but, you know, wait, there's a fest other than MagFest? I don't grasp this concept. I mean, in all seriousness, there's too many fests. There's an infestation of fests. But yes, Hobgoblins. The thing about this, and this is actually sort of a personal best for me, because when I wrote the script for this movie, I actually hadn't seen it in 3 years. I did this entirely from memory.
I had seen it like 5 days before I came over first to film this, and to put it bluntly, Hobgoblins 1 is a bad film, but it has its charm because they look like they're trying.
The director's a nice guy, too.
This one, Hobgoblins 2, though, they took what was unintentionally fun about Hobgoblins 1 and just made the film like that, and it just doesn't work.
I mean, like look at this right here. Tell me this does not look like a porno spoof of Hobgoblins rather than a sequel to it. I mean, what the hell is she wearing? I mean,
these are supposed to be the same characters.
But it's 20 years later, and they don't know Old Man Withers.
Yeah. It's never explained why they don't know them.
Yes, I've been watching Yahtzee. Couldn't you tell? I gotta tell you, I really don't like sitting next to you. I look like Hagrid. It's like, you're a wizard, Mikey.
I'm not that small.
Well, no, but you make me look large, which is how small you are.
And here's our new Mr. McCready.
Yeah, and no, look, it's the same insane puppet action that made the original so believable and scary.
This movie is incredibly stupid.
I'm just smirking right there.
The same basic plot as the original, there are a few differences.
Yes, this one has a washed out color palette for no reason.
Which is why we were treated to such scenes as the guy in pink shorts hooking up with the phone sex lady.
The zoo phone sex thing.
The thing of it is, I actually asked Rick Sloan about that scene when I interviewed him, and he didn't want to answer.
And another scene where we learned that the hero's previous girlfriend secretly wanted to be a club dancer.
Go figure.
Yeah. That was basically me in high school. I kind of wanted to be a club dancer myself.
Nightmares come true, and you have to defeat them by conquering their fears.
And she fears.
Well, we had to get a Harry Potter reference in there somewhere.
I have to actually go out and buy the DVD just for that clip.
Wait, you didn't own Harry Potter?
I didn't know
I'm revoking your nerd card. You're a normal Joe. Why don't you go wear a hard hat and watch football, you? Or, you know, the porno version with all the sex left out like pirates. Now, there actually is a reason why the sequence was in there, because right before I started working on scripts on my own, because usually I write scripts with Albert, and I've been watching a lot of Lindsay Ellis' show, and she does a lot of very non-linear reviews, so whenever I was writing the script by myself, it kind of, you know, turned into the same sort of actual analysis rather than like a scene-by-scene recap of it. And a lot of people who come to the Ag Booth regularly were like, well, that's not what the Ag Booth does. We do recaps here. And I was like, well, I felt that I should point that out.
Really? You just made that comparison.
I actually had not seen Citizen Toxie until right before we filmed this.
Yes. And then right after he saw it, he turned to me and said, hey, Mendo, there's no reason to be chicken. I say we go out there and do some evil-ass kicking.
See Citizen Toxie, it's a very good film.
Yes.
But that scene was in the original Addams Family movie and not
That's
Hobgoblins.
Girl Scout chapter.
Yeah, but in all seriousness, why was that there? That wasn't in the original film.
To meet McCready, who seems to be the only one who remembers the events of the first film.
And that wall is avocado for some reason.
The plot gets set up,
This is my grandmother's refrigerator.
defeat the Hobgoblins and get rewarded with a costume change.
It's not explained whatsoever why they suddenly changed costumes.
I mean, she wasn't set up as wanting to be a slut in this movie. I mean, at the very least in the original Hobgoblins, they got like 3 seconds worth of foreshadowing first.
They even get a few zingers.
That's literally the only part of the movie I actually like.
It's kind of amusing on it.
You know what? You're right. I have been dancing around the main issue.
Thank you.
And that issue is they reused the puppets from the first movie.
I mean, in all seriousness, how are those puppets still intact? I mean, we've all been to crack.com, we've seen what happened to the Hoggle puppet. I mean, these were literally in someone's attic somewhere.
20 years, they brought them back.
Well,
I mean, I know they were
guess
trying
it
to
still
save
works,
but
saves money.
It's the 2000s. Find a fucking prop maker online and ask if you can have a discount. Hell, my show has better props than this.
You don't use props.
Go to hell.
Well,
One of those takes, I just burst out laughing when you said that.
yes, it's the only time in my life I've ever seen you actually laugh. Or you're really like, hey.
I was like, what the hell?
Seriously.
But Mendo,
But the thing of it is, like, you're basically Trent from Dara. You're like, hey, Mendo, do you want to do a review with me? Cool.
Hobgoblins 2 is a harmless bit of fluff that you're kind of being a jerk for hating on it as much as you are.
Yeah, this speech actually took you a while to get through because you just hate this movie. And it was like, yeah, I have to say something nice about it. Fuck!
Oh, and you can see the thing around me. It's now under my arms instead of over. That's it.
Yeah, because you got all claustrophobic.
Well, it's more of I forgot for that one clip.
Well, I mean, I don't see what you're complaining about. I could have used the actual rope I had in my garage, but I used the belt from my robe. I went easy on you. You silliest of billies, you.
Alrighty. Well, that is the Hobgoblins 2 crossover review, guys.
Yes, but the best part of this video actually happened after the video itself, because right after this I had to do a cameo for Hagen, and this guy over here just kind of stuck his head in, and I was sending it to her, and she's like, what's Mikey doing there? Oh, he's here at my house. It's like, ooh, is there some hot Mendo Mikey action happening? And he was like, no! It's like...
No, it's like, no.
No, you dove for that keyboard, man. You just went in and was like, no. It's like, okay, jeez, I mean, I'm not that ugly. Shit.
Well, hope you've enjoyed this.
Yes, as do I.